welcome to a Cherry Lake Spa. Are you booking in for yourself today, or are you with anybody? For the solo package, beautiful. Okay, so do you have your reference number? Perfect, thank you. Yeah, 678, beautiful. Okay. So we did ask you to complete a pre-questionnaire prior to your visit today, and I can see that you have done that, so thank you for completing that. That just allows us to completely personalize your package today for you. It also gives us an idea as to the things that you're maybe not too keen on, and of course to the things that you maybe want to include in your package. Okay, so thank you for that. Now, would you like me to talk through what your package will entail today, or would you prefer that to be a surprise? No, of course I can, absolutely. I can talk you through it, absolutely. Okay, now just bear in mind that this is completely customizable, so if there's any addition that you would like to make, we can absolutely include that. Equally, if there's anything that you maybe want to deduct, we can of course do that for you as well. Okay, beautiful. So you are booked in with myself today. So my name is Isla, and I'll be the one taking care of all your beauty and your wellness needs whilst you're with us, okay? Now, I do like to start all of my programs with our Specialist Radiance Renewal Facial. Have you had facials before? Are they something that you're quite familiar with? Okay, beautiful. So I do think this will be slightly different than that, just because we do focus on the individual steps, but absolutely it probably is in some way similar. Yeah, okay, so our Radiance Renewal Facial is a 10-step facial program. It's completely bespoke to your personal skin type and your personal skincare needs. So in order to be able to kind of formulate that 10-step program, I will of course be thoroughly analyzing the skin on your face, your neck. We even cover your chest and your décolleté, and I will then prescribe the 10 different stages of that facial for you. Yeah, it is. It's really intense, but it's really useful if you're having any problems with your skin, and it's really beneficial for you going forward as well, because you will learn a lot about your skin throughout the session, okay? And we do pride ourselves here on our extensive consultations, because we know it's vital in order to provide you with the best care during the facial, but also to be able to recommend suitable products going forward as well. So it's really about helping you learn about your skin, so when you go forward and you go out of the room, you feel a little bit more in control of any skin conditions that you may have, or any problem areas that you want to work on, okay? Okay, we have actually recently incorporated a 3D facial scanner into our consultations, and this does have an inbuilt algorithm, so it will ascertain your facial structure, your bone composition, different skin characteristics, and it will also assess your UVA and UVB damage as well, which is just so valuable for you going forward as well. I will of course advise you on how best to reduce future damage as well. It is inevitable that we all have an element of damage, but there's definitely steps that we can put in to our routine just to help minimize this, okay? Beautiful. Of course, the facial is intended to give you the results today as well, so don't worry, you will have a visible difference in your skin after one treatment, okay? Yeah, beautiful. You happy with that? No, so this scanner is completely painless. So it's essentially a little pod that you kind of just pop your face into. It takes a few photographs, in-depth scans, and then it will just flash a few times, but there's no pain whatsoever now. Yeah, wonderful. You don't need to be worried about that. So after reviewing your results, and I've had a really good look at your skin based on the scanner, but also just in person as well, I will use my magnifying glass. I do have a range of tools to help me analyze the skin in person as well. Once I've done that, I will then personalize your specific program, okay? So depending on your needs, I may choose to incorporate some high frequency. I may include some deep extractions to really exfoliate and get all of the gunk out of those pores. I may include some gua sha to really firm and sculpt the face, or I may include some lymphatic drainage. There really is a multitude of steps that I can add to really make sure that your skin feels its best today. Okay, beautiful. Now, just to let you know, all of our treatments as standard do also include a heated blanket, a massage chair. We have heated mitts for your hands. We have heated mitts for your feet. We always have our finest lemon candles on in the back. And we do have the option of several different soundtracks as well to play whilst you're in there. So we have ocean waves, bird sounds, we have different meditation tracks. We do have a few designated ASMR tracks as well, which we can play in the background. We do include warm eye masks throughout your treatment, and we do infuse these ourselves with lavender and coconut. You will always receive a hand and arm massage with any of our treatments. We always add this in. I also like to incorporate a body scrub into that segment as well. So I am known for extending the massage section a little bit longer than it is supposed to be, just because I really want to work in the body scrub as well. I do use a dry body brush as well to really help me work that into your skin, okay? It is, so it's head to toe, so we'll really be exfoliating your skin thoroughly, just making sure that, again, when you leave today, you feel rejuvenated and your skin will feel really soft and fresh and it's been deeply cleansed, okay? Beautiful. Now, do you have any preferences for scent during the treatments? Are there any scents that you would prefer that I leave out for you? Okay, yeah. A little bit too sweet for you? Absolutely, I can take that off. We do have some cleansers actually that include rose, so I'm glad you told me about that. Okay. And any scents that you were hoping you would kind of be surrounded with today, we are really keen on exploring the different senses, so if you really like a particular scent, I would love to include that for you. Yeah, absolutely, we can. We do have a lot of products with that. Any others? Yeah. Of course, so if there's a particular scent that maybe reminds you of something beautiful, maybe a memory or something you hold really dearly, absolutely. Yeah. Perfect. And is that from a childhood memory? Yeah, wonderful. I will make sure I get that in for you, absolutely. Okay. And is there anything that you were hoping would be in your facial program today? Anything that I can add in to make that treatment just really special for you and make it extra wonderful? Of course we can. So some sort of scalp focused care, absolutely we can. We have just started a Japanese head spa as well. So if that's something you were wanting to explore, then I can book you in for that. Yeah, beautiful. So would you like to have that added on before or after your facial treatment? Okay, yeah, absolutely before. Have you ever had one before? Okay. They're absolutely spectacular, aren't they? We actually had a Japanese head spa expert come into our spa, and she taught us over, I think it was around 3 to 4 months, she taught us how to really maximize the service to really ensure that our clients are feeling relaxed and soothed, but equally that their scalp is actually receiving really good care and they're actually getting an almost clinical grade treatment on their scalp. It's so important to focus on what's going on the scalp, so not just kind of the different tools, but what products we're actually using on the scalp. Absolutely. Okay. Very excited to add you on for that. Would you like me to briefly describe what our head spas are like? Yeah, of course I can. So our head spas are 90 minutes in duration, and they all begin with a really nice scalp massage, and we do use steam for this section as well to really relieve tension, open up the hair follicles. I do like to focus the scalp massage typically on areas that are a little bit more tense, so temples, the base of the head. It's really beautiful for migraine prevention and treatment. And I know you did mention on your questionnaire that, yeah, you do suffer with migraines. Okay, I do feel like this treatment will be so beneficial for you. It's surprising how so many migraines can actually be caused by tension within the scalp or on the neck. So I do think this will be absolutely beneficial for you. Now, after your massage, I will then begin the pre-cleansing process. So here we use an almond and macadamia pre-cleanse, which basically just removes any built-up product, any dead skin cells, any grime that may have inadvertently built up on your scalp. This will really help to cleanse it, to get everything off, get into the pores, and really clear your scalp, okay? We'll then wash this off and apply a deep cleanser. This will be catered to your specific scalp and hair care needs. So when I have this treatment, I typically use rose and coconut just because those are really good ingredients if you have highlighted hair or bleached hair. But of course, I will cater it specifically to your hair type and your scalp care needs today, okay? Beautiful. I do also use a variety of tools and brushes as well. I do actually have one at hand that I can show you. This is probably my favorite one that I like to use. You can kind of see it has almost like an exfoliating brush surface as well. This almost feels like your scalp is being massaged and exfoliated at the same time. So it feels as though maybe somebody's lightly scratching your head, but at the same time it feels like you're receiving a massage. So see, it's beautiful. That is one of my favorites, and I'll be sure to use that on you. I do have a variety of tools, but this is one of my favorites. So for the final portion, whilst your hair is soaking in deep conditioner, I do have the option of either a foot treatment and lower leg massage, or I can work on your shoulders and your arms. Absolutely, you can have both. I do like to just offer the option because I know some people don't like their feet being touched, but if you want both, sweetie, you can absolutely have both. Let me just book you in for both of those. It'll feel really luxurious as well if you are able to get them both, absolutely. Okay. We have actually just received a new batch of foot care products as well. I do have them here, so let me just show you after I finish booking you in. I'm really excited to use these. Okay, right. So this is the Manicure Honey Foot Mask. So these are steps that will come toward the end of the treatment. So I, of course, will thoroughly cleanse your feet first of all with hot towels and cleansers. But then these are the stages at the end where I really like to kind of go with that little bit extra and just to make it feel a little bit more luxurious for you as well. So this is our, like I said, Manicure Honey Mask. It's so beautiful on the feet. Honey is a really good antibacterial ingredient as well, but it's also super moisturizing. It feels so beautiful on the skin. They are also heated as well, so you will get the added benefit of feeling as though your feet are kind of wrapped in a warm towel as well. So that is that. We also ordered some exfoliating scrub in as well. So this is our bamboo and jojoba scrub. It's so luxurious. This one also has a little bit of a heated element as well, and it does smell so beautiful. I do like to incorporate a light body brush into this segment as well. It is extra gentle, of course, because I will be using it on your feet, but it is a really good product. We also ordered some of this. I have used this quite a few times before, and it is the Aurelia moisturizing cream, and it's just such a rich, luxurious body butter, but it's especially formulated for the feet because it just ensures that the feet are getting that extra hydration that maybe other areas of your skin wouldn't necessarily need. It is. So it does. It has lavender, it has cherry blossom, and it also has a range of probiotics as well, which are really beneficial for the skin and nourishing it and hydrating it. It's a really beautiful product. I will, of course, give you some samples of this to take home with you as well, so you can continue the treatment at home. So that is your facial and your head spa all organized. You're having the arm massage with the scalp treatment. You're having the foot massage and the foot treatment. So you're really receiving a head to toe treatment today. Is there anything on the head spa that you would like me to add? Again, I want to make this really good for you. Anything that you would maybe like to see there? Absolutely, so we can add some spa music in the background for that as well. Did you have a particular theme of spa music that you would like? I know some people like to hear more kind of musical chimes or... Okay, yeah, absolutely, we have that for you. Okay, anything else? Any tools that you would like? Any maybe products that you were hoping? No? You're okay. Beautiful. Okay. Now we do have an additional treatment menu as well. So this is updated daily, and as you are booked in as a premium guest today, you are able to select 4 of these. So let me show you them. I'm always excited to see what we have as well because I don't actually choose these. Of course I give them, but I don't choose them. So it's really exciting for me to see what I'm going to be giving today. Let me show you our additional menu. So we do have, and remember you're able to select 4 of these. So we have for the massage section, you have the addition of hot stone massage. This is really beautiful. So I don't know if you've ever had a hot stone massage before. No, so it's essentially warm stones, but they just feel so beautiful on the skin. And of course I'll incorporate a standard massage in with that as well, so you'll have hot stones but you'll also have the regular massage, so it makes a really good combination. We also have a seaweed body wrap, so really good at moisturizing the skin, really good at locking hydration in. You are kind of cocooned in the wrap, so it does feel really almost as though you're kind of wrapped up in a sleeping bag or you have a weighted blanket on you. It's a really beautiful feeling, but it's also really beneficial. We also have the option of a full body clay mask, so this is really good for hydrating the skin, but it's also really good at deep cleansing the skin as well. So if you are a little bit congested, this is beautiful. Again, it's head to toe, so I will apply this on your whole body, which is really important because sometimes we're not able to focus our attention on our lower back or upper back. So this is a really good opportunity to really get into those areas that are maybe a little bit neglected, okay? Yeah, that's sounding good to you. Okay. We also have some additions we can add to your facial. So we have a lip exfoliation and hydration service. We have a targeted under eye service. We have a buccal massage. Yeah, it is. So the targeted under eye service actually is, it's an exfoliator, but it's a very light exfoliator. And then after I've applied an exfoliator, I do use a little tool to really target that area. The tool helps to brighten, but it also helps to soften the skin as well, because that is an area where we can have a little bit of dryness. Yeah, it's totally normal. I have a lot of dryness underneath my eyes as well, but that service is really good for that. Yeah, and then we have the hair care section, so we can add a K18 moisture repair mask on for you. We can do an Olaplex number 1 and 2, so the intensive moisturizer and bond repair, and we have the gloss and shine seal. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can look at them in a little bit more detail. So that is the massage section, the facial section, and the hair care section. It is. So we can add a light trim onto that one as well if you were maybe wanting just the ends trimmed. Yeah, absolutely. I'll just put a note there for me. Yeah. So you're thinking that one for that. So that's, we're starting with that. So you're wanting that. Yeah, so that clay mask as well sounds good to you. Beautiful. And what about the other 2 options that you have? Yeah, okay, beautiful. Have you had one of those before? Yeah, really good at relieving any jaw tension. Yeah, if you have any kind of issues with TMJ. Yeah, beautiful for that, absolutely. Okay, and then you do have one more option that you're able to select. Yeah. So I'd probably recommend, I'd probably say this one for you, I think would be a little bit more beneficial. I think you'd reap more kind of benefits from that than maybe you would with the other ones. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, so I will get that checked in and just make sure we have that for you on our system as well. Beautiful. It is. It's a really beautiful treatment if you feel as though your hair is kind of a little bit lackluster, you don't feel it has kind of that volume that maybe you once had, or you just want to make it look a little bit more fluffy, a little bit more of that kind of 90s look. Yeah, then that would be beautiful for you. Absolutely. I do think your hair type would benefit massively from that. It's beautiful, but I think it would be extra beautiful with that. Okay. All right, so I've booked those in for you. We'll just highlight that on there as well so we know. And that one as well. Beautiful. Okay, so you've chosen those ones. What we next have is your manicure. Now this isn't just any standard manicure. It's a luxurious hand massage, it is a nail treatment, and it's an exfoliation treatment. And of course you can also have some nail design or some polish if you wanted. Yeah, absolutely, we can do a design. I actually love doing designs. Do you have any in mind? Is there anything maybe you've seen on social media that kind of takes your eye? Okay, not to worry. So I do have a book we can look through actually, and we can decide. But you're thinking kind of pink, neutral. Okay, wonderful. Let me get that book for us to look through. So, were you thinking of kind of having jewels added on, or maybe something like that as well? Okay, so let's start from the beginning so there's more choice, sweetie. Okay. Now I can customize this as well, so don't think it's kind of a absolute. If there's something you like, we can completely customize it, okay? This is a favorite actually of mine. It's very simple, but there's just similar actually to my nails, but there's just some gems on the end there, which I really like. Yeah, so you're thinking something similar to that, okay. Now that of course has a little bit more of kind of a metallic finish. Yeah, okay. I could, so I could shine it down a little bit so it's maybe not as metallic. I could apply a little bit of buffer. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. Now Yeah, this is really beautiful, particularly for springtime. It is a little bit of a daisy chain on the end. You still have that beautiful neutral pink, but you've just got that design there. Yeah, okay. That's maybe a little bit too strong. Okay, what about that one there? Because it's not your pink color, but it's, yeah, maybe a little bit too green, a little bit too silvery. Okay, not a problem. That one, I was thinking maybe a little bit too dark for you, particularly at the end. Yeah, I mean, I could line it up if it's kind of the design you wanted. I could lighten that up. No, not to worry, okay. Yeah, I could absolutely. So if you like the design but you're not too keen on the color, I can absolutely make this a little bit of kind of a lighter powdery pink. Yeah. That's a very cute one as well, but it's perhaps a little bit too sparkly. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. It's a little bit too dainty, I think, for you, isn't it? What you're kind of looking for, maybe something a little bit more like jewels, a little bit more out there, absolutely. They do have the jewels on them, but you can see they're just kind of, yeah, dotted around, okay. This one, okay, what about that one as well, because that's similar. Yeah, instead of the little dots, I could have jewels there for you as well if you were wanting that. Yeah, of course I can. So you're kind of, yeah, I can tell you're really liking this one, okay. Yeah, so you can see there's a little bit of a stripe there, which I don't think is what you're. No, you're definitely set on this one. Okay, so let's just hone in a little bit more on it. So instead of the little dots with the color, what I can do is add some little kind of gemstones. Yeah, okay. And then what are we thinking about the shade of pink? Would you like to add a little bit more of kind of a lighter pink? Yeah. Like a baby pink, absolutely, I can. And then do you want the jewels to be silver, or would you like maybe a little bit of a pop of color with the jewels? No, you like them silver. Okay, absolutely. So we're certain on this, I think. Yeah, wonderful, beautiful. Let me just record that on my system. It just ensures that I bring all of the right ingredients to the room. Now, what are you thinking about the shape to your nails? Because I do notice you have beautifully shaped nails already. Were you wanting to keep them like that, or you were kind of wanting to change the shape? Okay, let me show you this, because this is a good guide as to what we can do. So I'd say probably at the moment you're probably a little bit of a, I don't know, let me have a look, sweetie. Yeah, you're probably more of a natural at the moment, but maybe a little bit longer. Yeah. Is there a shape that you would like to kind of transition into? Absolutely. So I think with your baseline, we could pretty much do all of these. The only one that I think we may have difficulty with would be the flare. You're not too keen on that anyway, okay. You're thinking more almond, yeah, absolutely. So I could do an almond and a natural kind of mix if you wanted. Yeah, it is. So I think this one would work. I just think with that we'd have to kind of be a little bit cautious of kind of rounding the edges too much, but we could absolutely trial it. You can kind of see how it's coming on. Yeah, absolutely. So we're thinking those two, kind of a combination of those two. Beautiful. I do. I think this one would probably work better, but I absolutely think we can kind of just bring a little element of that in. Yeah, perfect.